You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. How are you? Happy Monday. Come on in. Man, you guys dodged a bullet, and I was the bullet. The podcast you're going to hear today wasn't the one I recorded. I recorded another one. It came in at almost 20 minutes long, and I normally go for 10 minutes, but it wasn't that. It was like over the top, in your face, fun, upbeat, a little bit, maybe controversial, really good stuff. And I got up Sunday morning, and my wife said, are you going to do that thing you did? And I said, I don't think so. So I'm chicken. I'm running. I'm not going to make you do it today, okay? But we're going to do a little shorter, but give you some mindset work today. It's not a tip and trick thing, but some stuff you really need to think about. Because what you're seeking is not found in a list of do this, do that, do this. It's how you think. It's what you believe, all stuff like that. So we'll talk about that a little bit today, okay? It is a Daily Boost. My name is Scott Smith. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, it's kind of scared me a little bit. If you know me well, you know that I've got a couple different sides to me. I get very dramatic. I can get very emotional. I can get extremely funny. I can get political. I can go right at you. I'm sharp as a knife in so many ways. And that's really nothing we need to do here on a daily basis. So I'll try to pull back on that a little bit. If you want more of that, you got to get on a private call with me, and I'll give it to you there. I promise you that. But I just felt bad about doing it. But I did. Was talking a little bit about a friend this morning about that. I was at church, and I said, I guess I could go back and make a podcast again. He says, what are you going to redo it for? I said, well, I just had too much energy. He said, well, where are you getting the energy from? Good questions, right? So I thought I'd share it with you. Here's the energy. A ways back, I looked at a lot of things that were around me. I want to walk my talk. I want to always walk my talk with you. I want to do what I say, what I advise you to do, I do. And I said, there's some things about my business I didn't like. Didn't like the way the algorithms are going. Didn't like some of the people that were coming into my world. It was just, I know I'm supposed to be positive and upbeat, but they were just evil. They were not nice people. I said, I don't want to do that anymore. So I started making some changes and slowly getting rid of the toxic people that had kind of come from the internet, that kind of stuff. Focus on good people, nice people, people that thought like me. I said, I'm getting older too, even though middle age is now 60 to 80. So I guess I'm still right in the middle of the game. I said, I want to keep my sharpness. I want to keep my sense of humor. I want to be reliable and relatable and relevant for as long as I possibly can. Obviously, I'm very far from losing that right now. So I went to the gym. Started working out like crazy and lost 22 pounds, built a ton of muscle, started eating so clean, it's ridiculous. Although I will admit occasionally the bag of M&Ms comes out, but not often. And then I stopped drinking. Socially, anything at all, nothing at all. And I just stopped one day, and somebody asked me one day, so why'd you do that? And I said, well, I thought about it. I said, it just making me fat and stupid. And it was wasted time. Didn't need it anymore. I got enough experience of that, over 40 years of that. I said, I'm just going to stop. And I did. And it's just kind of a cool place to be. And it's funny, my clients, you know what they always say to me? Yeah, I need to do that. It wasn't an issue, but, it just didn't matter anymore. So I started to change. And what's happened is over time, I have just gotten more and more energy to the point that I'm bouncing off the walls. And occasionally it comes right at you. And that's okay. So I want to share that with you. We have people of all ages that listen to me. And a lot of people younger than me say, where the hell you get your energy? And people older than me or my age say, what the heck you doing with all that energy? I'm being Scott. Okay, enough of that stuff. Oh, let's do some stuff for you today, okay? Can't be honest. I can't do the show, okay? When I can't be honest with you, I'm going to stop the damn thing. I'll do something else. So let's do something about seizing control and some mindset for you. I got 7 items here, and I'm going to roll through them as quickly as I possibly can, maybe just a couple of minutes over, but I want you to really take a moment and absorb these ideas. These ideas are really old school, Scott. They've been around a long time. They're really basic stuff, and they're not your tip and trick. And if you're the person who's just somebody who just wants to say, just give me the thing that I need right now, give me the roadmap right now, I got news for you. You can collect all the roadmaps you want to, but if you don't know how to connect those maps together, it's not going to work for you. So here we go. A long time ago, I used to say, do what makes your heart sing. Now, I didn't make that line up, by the way. My late wife, who died 18 years ago, she started saying that to me. She says, just get in there, do what makes your heart sing. And it stuck. And when she passed away, she said, what are you going to be doing when I'm gone? And I said, I'm going to do what makes my heart sing, which is exactly why I shared the story with you right now. I sensed something was off balance. I started to make the shift. That's it. We'll see where it end up. I have no idea. It's not whatever I'm called to do on the larger basis is beginning to form a little bit right now. It's not there yet. I can't tell you what it is, but it's coming. Hang on for the ride, okay? Do what makes your heart sing. It's so important. So, number one, when I decide to do what makes my heart sing, or you decide to do the same thing, you got to do number one rule. Stop fixing to get ready. If you've decided to do it, do it. No reason to put it off. No reason to get prepared for it. No. Yes, within reason, there's some things you got to do sometimes, right? But I'm talking emotionally, mentally, intellectually. If you decided to do something, go do it. Stop fixing to get ready. In other words, wasting time. You're burning daylight. Makes no sense at all. And you know it in your heart. So stop it. It's too much, Scott. I can't change everything. You can change anything you want to right now. Consequences, you better believe there are consequences, but they're not all bad. Sometimes they're good. In fact, many times they're good. So stop fixing to get ready. Number 2, ask for help. We need help. Trust me, there are millions and billions of people on this planet, and there have been hundreds of billions before us, I guess, that have gone through what you're going through right now, that have wanted to do exactly what you want to do. And even in this age of the internet and AI and everything else, trust me, it's all human knowledge. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you're confused about, somebody else has done it. So find somebody and ask for some help. Number 3, I know you want to go fast. Hustle culture, right? Got to grind it out, right? Stinks. There's a place and time to do that for sure. When you slow down, especially when the road gets bumpy, because when you set a big goal, it's going to get bumpy. It's going to lead you down some rough roads until you get to the smooth roads. It's just going to happen. You got to slow down, stay focused, and keep moving as fast as possible. So if you are going so fast and you keep tripping all over yourself, keep your eye on the goal, but slow down a little bit. Okay, I got 4 more for you here.
Are your ad campaigns lighting up the dashboard, but not the pipeline? That's bullspend, and marketers are calling it out in Dashboard Confessions.
My boss asked for results, so I opened my dashboard for the only positive-sounding metric I had, impressions.
Cut the bullspend. See revenue, not just reach. LinkedIn delivers the highest return on ad spend of major ad networks. Advertise on LinkedIn. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a $250 credit. Go to linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Fly it into the barn. There was a movie a few years back called Secondhand Lions. I forget who was in it. Shame on me. At the end of the movie, they flew into the barn with the airplanes, and the airplanes are upside down, and they died when they did that, okay? Sounds like a weird ending of a story. If you see the movie, it makes sense, right? But the thing was, they wanted to live life their way, And and they wanted to go out on their terms. But as pilots, we know something. I fly airplanes, and we know never to stop flying the airplane. We know that if something happens up in the air, you don't go, oh my God, what am I going to do? No, you keep flying the airplane. How long do you fly it? You fly it until you land it, or you don't. That's life. The barn is 6 feet under, hopefully a long time from now. Fly it into the barn. Don't sit back and slow down. Don't relax. Don't say, well, I've done my time. Listen, I get bombarded with retirement stuff all the time because I'm a man of a certain age. I cannot believe the people that I run into or hear about that I worked 45 years and now I'm just going to sit down and do nothing. I've earned it. Holy crap. I don't even understand the concept. Sorry. Fly it into the barn, guys. You don't understand that concept, we're not a good fit. Number 5, be smart. Set goals. Don't argue with me. You're not allowed to argue. I won't allow you. I'm not going to let you right now. You can't. You can't win this one. It's impossible. Use your wisdom. Use your instinct. Set a damn goal. Go for it. Keep reaching for what you want. There's current science on goals right now. We do it occasionally around here. There's new science now. Don't do the casual personal development stuff that's been around 50 years. We've known that works. It does work. How do we know? We observe people, figured that out. Now we have science that tells us that we missed a few things. Big goals are what you need. Scary goals are what you need. If you don't believe in goal setting, I'm not your guy. If you do, I'm your guy. If you believe in 1,000 goals, I'm not your guy. If you believe in 2 or 3 really life-changing goals, I'm your guy. Not that I need to be your guy, but you get it, right? Number 6, don't give monkeys piggyback rides. Other people will happily put their monkey on your back if you let them. Now, what does that mean, a monkey on the back, if you haven't heard that? I mean, I grew up in a time we had a barrel of monkeys we used to get for Christmas, right? Remember that one? Well, monkey on your back. It's like really annoying. And I've had a monkey on my back before. Literally, when I was in 5th grade, Mrs. Etheridge, my 5th grade teacher, put her monkey on my back. He had a diaper on, but the diaper leaked. They weren't all that good back then. You don't want to put a monkey on your back because the monkey will poop on your back. Who is the monkey today? It's your coworker. It's that not so loyal friend. It's your kid getting you to do something for them instead of you having them do it themselves. It's you taking on any responsibility, any challenge somebody else has, and letting them put it on your back. Have you ever been in a situation where people are just loading you up, and then you're kind of mad and you're frustrating because you're working late or you're not getting what you want? I know I'm preaching to the choir here. It starts with no, but maybe I can put this in your mind that the monkey that maybe today at work, you're going to be sitting there and you forgot about me. You maybe listened to me in the morning. It's Scott guy that jumped on and filled my head with a bunch of words today. And suddenly you're going to be sitting there and somebody's going to be standing in front of you today and you're going to be thinking, you're like, it's a monkey. Keep him off my back. It's coming, I promise you. I got one more. Let me toss the acronym out, okay? A lot of you guys have been around a long time. PYOTB. Can't be in this business of personal growth without having a couple of good acronyms, right? Although this one doesn't really say anything. Most do. By the way, personal note, remember this? I really hate it when somebody makes something up and makes a word out of it. It just drives me insane. It's like, I know what you did. I know what you did. I know you made up the word and then made it look right so you can put it on some presentation. I know what you did. See, my PYOTB doesn't really say anything. Like you might be thinking, what the hell is PYOTB? Well, I'm going to tell you. Pat yourself on the back and say, I done good. See, you are your own best cheerleader. Ever since you left elementary school, as nobody said you were just doing a great job just because you were there. Once you got into 6th grade, you had to show up, right? So if you don't become your own best cheerleader and say, PYOTB, pat myself on the back and say, I done good, you can't count on anybody else to do it. So you have to learn to pump yourself up. I have tools to be able to do that. I teach people that all the time. We're not going to go into that today because that would be the 20-minute podcast I don't want to do from you. By the way, the advanced version of that, if you're a person who really wants to be on my team, just because this is how I think, PYOTB becomes pat yourself on the butt. I know it's advanced. I know, and if you're married or in a very good relationship with somebody, feel free to pat yourself on their butt too. I mean, come on. I did that one in a seminar one time. I literally had everybody put their hand to the side. I taught them PYOTB, pat themselves on the butt, right? And then I had to put their hand to the side. And I said, okay, we're going to go advanced now. Who wants to go advanced? And they raised their hand. I said, put your hands down. Get ready to pat yourself. No. PYOTB, pat yourself on your neighbor's butt. Boom. And you know what? They did it and they laughed. And I probably get sued if I did it again because we don't live in that world these days. But there are some people in corporations who felt things they had never thought they would during I never got asked back, by the way. I did not get fired. Hi. Have a good day. I didn't do 20. I did, 12 minutes and 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that's long enough.